sir. How are you?
How are you, Dr. Anderson?
I'm great, Coach Finley. Congratulations on those huge wins on Friday night.
Yes, ma'am. Kids played hard.
They did. Well, it was good. It was good games. Junior high won, senior high won, and with big margins.
Yep, we junior high won 36-14. Started off a little slow, but we ended up figuring some stuff out. Played really good defense. Then senior high won 52-12. Gave up one defensive touchdown, but we threw a pick six there. So really proud of our defense. Defense was something that we had to work on this spring and summer because everybody's talking about how bad our defense was last year. So we had to really make sure we took some steps in the right direction to make sure we have a chance to win some ball games, and we did, and we executed on offense. So I was overall pleased with our kids and how hard they worked.
Good. I was too. I saw a lot of good stats on some of our players, and so that was really exciting to see.
Yeah, our junior high quarterback Jacob Smith, he's an 8th grader, threw for 186 yards, one touchdown. Kingston Hollingworth, he ran for I think about 30 yards, but then he caught 86 yards and a touchdown on it. I think he scored a touchdown on the ground too. In varsity, Peyton Mills threw for 286 yards, 5 touchdowns.
Wow, that is incredible.
Yeah. So and a lot of guys stepped in. Jock Simpson, a senior running back, he ran for about 40 yards on the ground, had about 60 something in the air, possibly 80, I believe, and then he had 2 touchdowns on receiving and 1 on the ground. Brody Spears, sophomore, glad he's back out. He's electric. He's a kid that we look at, put different spots, and just kind of work it around and put him in a spot to be able to use his speed. He's what you call an athlete. You put him anywhere, he could do anything. Drake Bissell, senior, came back out for football, had 16 tackles.
Wow.
It was all over the field. Unfortunately, he suffered a knee injury towards the end of the ball game, so we'll see how the MRI goes and stuff on him. Hopefully it's something minor. He could come back and play, but we're just fingers crossed on Drake because he's one of our leaders on our defense.
Well, just congratulations, and congratulations to the boys. I know being up here all summer with you guys have put in a lot of hard work in the heat.
Yeah.
A lot of work in the heat. So I appreciate you and your coaching staff and the boys for representing us well. And I know that was your first win and first game, and what a historical time. I really believe we're seeing our football program turned around.
Yes, ma'am.
And I really am excited about that. And one of the things that I saw when y'all were walking out, just the numbers. It was so nice to see, the sidelines full, and just, it was a large group of players, and we haven't had that in a long time. So I'm just really excited about the participation, and I know that gives you depth, and that, just like what you said with somebody hurt, hopefully you have somebody that can step up until he recoups. And so just having the numbers, I think, is huge, and that's a testament to you and the relationships you build with our kids.
Yes, ma'am.
So thank you for that. So we have our home opener this Friday night
versus Corning.
And so I've actually been looking on that website, the 8-man thing, and boy, Corning is really pushing to get fans here and come out and support. And so it's our place, it's Eagle Stadium, so we need our people to come out. We certainly don't want Corning to have more fans than we do. So we want everybody to come out and support our Eagles. You know what? They're undefeated for the season. So let's keep that up, and we need our fans here to help. I want to talk about a couple things about where we're going to park, and unfortunately, as you know, Coach, we've Mr. Black and I, the maintenance guy, and the board, we've all worked very hard about the concession stand and bathrooms, but we're having supply chain issues, and it's hard to find anybody to get work done. And so it is in the process, but it's just not going to be here. And I know you understand that. You worked with me as well, and we worked on it every single week.
Well, the good thing is we found a bathroom situation.
That's right.
That was the biggest thing. So, so our parking, we're going to start everybody, I think, in the gravel pit right there between the high school and elementary. And then we'll have overflow into behind the stadium where we'll have people designated to show them exactly where to park.
Okay.
We're changing buses around, visitors parking, so they'll be on the old high school around where the gym is. The visitor buses will park over there. And our bathrooms, I think, are going to be in the
Now, where are they going to use the restroom?
they're going to use it at the elementary cafeteria.
Okay.
So we're going to walk down the sidewalk where the awning is between the elementary and the cafeteria. They're going to walk right back on the other side. They're going to use the front elementary bathrooms. Not a long walk, but we're going to have somebody posted there to help guide everybody, and we'll have ropes and everything else. But if you follow the awning system, it'll lead you right to the front doors of the restrooms.
Right. I think Mr. Black's going to get some lighting, so there's plenty of lighting. It'll be roped off, so it'll be clear. And like you said, we'll have some people making sure everybody knows where that is. And then our concession stand for this year's going to be
right there where it's going to be originally.
Okay.
So right there in that gravel pit area, right there by the home stands. I believe we'll have a couple of tents picked up, and I think we're doing hamburgers and hot dogs and chips. We're keeping it fairly simple because we don't have the amount of things to be able to cook nachos and everything else like that. So any help is definitely needed.
Absolutely.
I know I got a bunch of parents that are stepping up and helping with concession as well, but any help anybody wants to come and get. I know our students have to get community service hours, so any students that want to come and help out at the games, check with me or Coach Raquel or Mr. Stage, probably be the front man on that since I'll be coaching the game. Or Dr. Anderson, say, hey, I want to get some hours, and I'm sure we can find something for you to do.
Now, gate prices are, we're still doing that electronic
Yes,
through
ma'am, Ticket Leap.
Ticket Leap, okay.
And it's $5.
Okay.
So go to Ticket Leap. There's an app for it. You can pre-purchase your tickets. I've already told Corning's fans. So Corning, if you're coming to town, go ahead and buy Ticket Leap. Your ticket's on there. Go to the date, select it, how many people you're bringing, and it's a quick scan at the ticket gate. The ticket gate's going to be right there where you come in from the visitors parking lot. Coach Raquel and a couple of faculty members will be there to
you're talking about over there by the new high school.
The new high school,
We're
yes.
going to have one entry, and
One
everybody
entry,
will come in that side like we did last year.
Yes, and we need to make sure that we're funneling everything there. Visitors will walk over, and then home will just kick a right there at the sidewalk.
Okay, so we really need everyone to park between the football
Yes.
field and the new high school.
Yes.
Because on this other side in front of the historical gym, that's where the visitors buses are going to be parked, and like the refs and the coaches and people like that, people working at the game.
Yes,
So
and that's a
else
no
needs to
parking
be-
zone for anybody that's coming to watch the game.
So we need them all over
everybody
there in the
needs
high
to
school.
be to fill up. And I feel like we'll have a big crowd.
I do too. I do also want to say, we're working on that parking lot that will be asphalted
Yes.
and all that, but
That's
we've got to
awesome.
get that concession stand bathrooms finished and put in first, obviously, before we can put in the sidewalks and the asphalt. So it's just a work in progress, and I appreciate your patience, and I hope everybody understands it just takes time, and we have worked really hard.
Yes.
And so nobody's more disappointed than I am, trust me, as hard as we've worked on it to get it going. But I do think our solution to the bathroom is a lot better than the porta potties we had last year. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but
so.
I think this is a little bit better.
Yeah.
And so we're just, as we're growing and getting bigger and improving it, just, we have to be patient, because things can't just happen overnight, especially when you're having to get approvals from the state and the county and the department and everything you have to jump through to do anything in a public school.
Yeah.
Yes, and it just takes time to get things done. So I appreciate your understanding, and you and Coach Raquel working on an alternate plan. And we look forward to Friday night. It's going to be a great time at Eagle Field, and we hope we come out of there with another win, Coach.
Yeah, we're junior high starts at 5:00.
Okay.
So 4:30 is gate open. So I know we get out at 4:05, but it's one of those things of we'll have everything in place and we'll have people directing everything. So I know that Corning will probably show up early, so we'll have to work everything going. But pack the stadium out. It's going to be a huge night. Corning's coming off a big win off of Issac County, which was the state champions last year in the 2A sanction league. So in 8-man. So they come with a lot of confidence. You know, they feel really good about their win. I feel really good about our win. But it's going to be a really good ball game. We're going to really see who is more physical and who could execute. So,
well, I
really
did see
excited.
we're ranked number 3 in the league, 8-man, right?
Yeah, we shot up pretty good there.
Yeah,
on that one.
congratulations.
I appreciate it. But at the same time, I have to tell the kids and everything else that we still have a lot to prove. One game doesn't set your season. Our goal is to make the playoffs. Something hadn't been done here in quite a while. But at the same time, we have bigger goals, but we take one game at a time. And so that's what I'm preaching to the kids, and they're right there behind me. They were focused on film yesterday, making our adjustments and everything else. They want to win more than anything, and so you got to kind of watch sometimes those wins go to your head. And with our kids, it hasn't. So now we'll see if we get to 2 or 3. Who knows what it'll do? But at the same time, we're putting ourselves in a good position to set ourselves up for the end of the season.
Well, I'll use one of your phrases. You gotta keep grinding out there,
Yeah.
and let's have another win Friday night.
Yes,
We
ma'am.
appreciate you, Coach. Thank you for
Well,
everything you do.
Appreciate you having me.
Congratulations.